Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Welcome to my channel. Beta, today our topic is equilibrium. So what is equilibrium? The state of the body in which under several forces acting together and there is no change in its translational and rotational motion is called equilibrium. Or when a number of forces acting on a body simultaneously and the body doesn't change its state of rest or uniform motion, so the body is said to be in equilibrium. What is meant by this? It means when there are many forces acting on a body and these forces brings no change in the translational motion or rotational motion or state of rest. So we can say that the body is in equilibrium. Let's to consider example for further explanation. Okay beta, let to the right side we have a book which is lying on the table. Already you know that weight of the book is acting downward and the table is also exerting force on that book in the upward direction, which we call the normal force. In this case here we see two forces, but these two forces brings no change in the state of rest of the book, so the book is in equilibrium. To the left side, let we have a car which is moving with a constant speed, so it will also be considered in equilibrium. So this is a little about the equilibrium. Let to discuss about the condition of equilibrium. Okay, so there are two conditions for a body to be in complete equilibrium, and these are known as first condition of equilibrium and second condition of equilibrium. So what does first condition of equilibrium states? This states if sum of all the forces acting on a body is zero, then first condition will be satisfied and the body will be in equilibrium, and this can be symbolically represented as summation F equals to 0. It means sum of all the forces is equals to 0. Let's to discuss this first condition of equilibrium with an example. Okay, let we have a body and here we are seeing that several forces are acting on this body. Say this is 10 Newton F1, say this is F2 5 Newton, this is F3 8 Newton, F4 which is 15 Newton, this is F5 which is 8 Newton. But if we calculate sum of all these forces we will get 0. How? Let's see. Actually this is 15 Newton in the upward direction and these two are the 15 Newton which are acting downward. So these two forces are equal in magnitude but in opposite direction, and already we know that for opposite direction we will put the negative sign. So 15 plus minus 15 you will get 0. Same as this is 8 Newton to the right side and the next one is 8 Newton which is acting leftward. Okay, but if we add these two forces, so we will have to put negative sign with any one of them. One will be taken as positive and the second will be taken as negative. So 8 minus 8 we will get 0. So here we saw that all the forces, sum of all the forces is 0 on this body. So we can say that this body is in equilibrium, and actually this body satisfies the first condition of equilibrium. Now the second condition of equilibrium, this states if sum of all the torques acting on a body is 0, then second condition will be satisfied and the body will be in complete equilibrium. Mathematically, symbolically, summation torque equals to 0. It means sum of all the torque acting on the body will be 0. Let's to discuss the second condition of equilibrium with an example. Okay beta, This is a seesaw. There are two kids. The weight of this kid is 40 Newton and he's sitting 3 meters away from the pivot. And this one kid is trying to rotate this seesaw in the clockwise direction. Means he's trying to produce the rotational motion. Whereas the kid 2, he is also trying to produce the rotational motion in the anti-clockwise direction. Now if we calculate the torque, this one kid is producing the torque clockwise and this one kid is producing the torque anti-clockwise. And if we calculate both of their torque, so this one is 40 multiplied 3, you will get 120 Newton meter. This is torque of the kid 1 and this one is the torque of this kid 2, which is anti-clockwise in direction. But already we had discussed about the clockwise and anti-clockwise torques. So anti-clockwise torque is taken as positive, whereas the clockwise torque is taken as negative. So this is actually plus 120 Newton and this one will be minus 120 Newton. And if we add these two torque, so the summation will be 0. In this case, we can say that sum of all these torque is equals to 0 and the seesaw is in equilibrium, is balanced. So beta, this is the second condition of equilibrium. Any question about today's topic, so you can ask by commenting me, and kindly like, subscribe and share. Thank you.